All right. The breaking news has hit. Our own Matt Broder has tweeted it out. The contract details for Jared Goff. Signing bonus of $73 million. The 2024 base salary is $2.6 million. That is fully guaranteed. You got to take into account the signing bonus on those numbers as well. But as we said, 2025, $18 million fully guaranteed plus a signing bonus. So you're looking at about 35 and some change as a cap hit next year. 2026 base salaries, $55 million. $20 million of that is fully guaranteed at signing, and $35 million of which becomes fully guaranteed in 2025. The 2027 base salary is $50 million. $22 million is guaranteed for injury at signing. So he has $22 million of his 2027 salary guaranteed right now because he signed the deal. Of that amount, $18 million is fully guaranteed in 26. The remaining $4 million becomes fully guaranteed in 27. The 2028 offseason roster bonus is $7 million. The 2028 base salary is $39 million. So the full guarantee at signing is $113.6. Neil, what if he gets hurt next year? You're only on the hook for $113.6.
Yeah.
So I don't know what else you guys want. And remember, the renegotiation, i.e. restructuring, that can be done as well. So that is, in case of emergency, break glass. The Aiden Hutchinson crowd, the Kirby Joseph crowd, the Jamison Williams perhaps crowd, the Aleem McNeil crowd, all those crowds right there. You can handle those on an as-needed basis.
Damn right.
We are locked. We are loaded. The quarterback is signed. The quarterback, the only quarterback in NFL history to throw for 30,000 yards and have fewer than 100 interceptions at any point in their career is Jared Goff. He is here. He is signed. He is sealed. Penei Sewell, the best tackle in the game, is signed. He is sealed. Amon-Ra St. Brown, one of the best receivers in the game, is signed. He is sealed. The window goes. We get the schedule tonight. Here we go, everybody. Are you ready to ride, Darren McCarty?
Absolutely. Now I can see why everybody's doing their drafts now. Right? Everybody's all excited and stuff like this. No, we're in it. This is what it's all about, Neil. We talk about it. You are in the middle of your window right now, and this is absolute proof. The plan is laid. The boys are paid. Super Bowl or bust.
So I did have a question about the cap. So you said the cap hit it with the the fully guaranteed contract and all that. It should be around $20 million for this year.
Including the portion of the signing bonus.
Yeah. So there was rumors that they might use some of this year's cap to cover some of that. How would that work?
Well, I mean, they could theoretically use it all to cover that whatever cap space they had. Million. Yeah, you could max that out depending on what you want to do.
Okay.
So, it is. I'll be curious to see how that gets handled. Remember, we don't know what they're going to do with all this until they do it. So there's that out there as well.
But they can take a little off the top even more.
They could. Yeah, they can survey the scene. You can see what happens June 1st. Because, again, two guys are going to get cut that you're going to be like, holy shit, I can't believe they got cut.
That is true.
And you can get in the mix.
Yeah.
And you can kick that can down the road a little bit. The biggest thing to me, guys, one more time, the details of this deal. They stay nimble in the short term. They have the ability to restructure and kick the can down the road and add void years on the back end.
Which I feel like they will. Probably around 2025, the end of the 2025
2026
season.
Maybe.
Yep.
Perhaps. That's when the heavy lifting happens, 2026.
Yep. Makes sense. It all makes sense.
But they have the ripcord. They have the ripcord they can pull. And D-Mac, they're not on the hook for all of it. There are roster bonuses in there. Let's ride, man.
100 million %. 100 million %. Everybody's happy. Everybody's happy. There's flexibility and stuff like this. Now it's go out and play. You get all these ancillary things done and no questions going in to just play football. That's what all these guys, all your top talent, nobody's questioning contracts and stuff like this. It's proven to the younger guys, right? If you perform, you will be rewarded. So I mean, everything. Hats off to from the top, from Sheila on down.
Yeah.
This is all part of the process, all part of the plan. For everybody who stuck it through from the beginning when it was dim, 1-6 or whatever it was. I mean, God, just take Just take a moment, sit back, look at where we've been. Just in the last 3 years. It's awesome.
The fact it took 3 years to get this far ahead is insane as well. So
well, it's just you look at it that way, and I look at it as like, you know, it's the foundation, and you can do it quicker in football if you do it right.
mm-hmm.
You know, that's what they're trying to do. So this isn't like a one and done shot.
No,
right? They're building something that it's just year after year after year, and they're showing that they have full command of that salary cap. That's all I want.
Yeah,
the salary cap doesn't run you; you run it. Because we've seen in the past how, and not specifically because it's not a winning team with the Lions, but with the Red Wings, the salary cap, how it's hurt, and bad contracts and stuff like this. So none of these are bad contracts. And the flexibility, right? Like the flexibility, especially in the next few years. Of what, you know, forget about Goff being on the books. Look at what he's on the books for, which gives you that flexibility. So,
and like if you want to get into cost and stuff like that, like you'll lose out on players for having good players. Jonah Jackson was a cost. That was a cost.
Yeah.
I forget what the number was. Do we remember what the number was with Jonah Jackson? Like it was like 15 million or something like that.
I thought he had 17 million a year. I could be wrong. My phone.
I can take a 3 years at 51 million. So yeah, 17 million per year. And I bring that up because Catspot says run game is a foundation for Goff. Jonah Jackson was a very good run blocker. So I would say to you, Catspot, okay, and they lost him. So Kevin Zeitler, who, you know, is here for $6 million.
Right.
Who's played 87% of the snaps the last 2 seasons, 99% of the snaps the previous 2 seasons in front of that, who is a Pro Bowler at roughly 1/3 of the cost of Jonah Jackson. Roughly 1/3, Catspot.
And you've improved.
Thank you for playing.
Yeah.
That's gonna be my signature.
Thank you for playing.
I'm doing that from now on. Like because I finally reached a breaking point. It took me 3 years.
Yep.
Here at Woodward. I finally reached a breaking point. Like, I want to be inclusive. I want everyone to have a voice. I respect it. You're taking time out of your day to watch the show. And I respect that. And I'm grateful for it. I am. But when you come in here with dumb shit, that's what you're getting from now on.
Play stupid games. Win
Welcome to
stupid
my
prizes.
world. Fucking idiot, bro.
Thanks for playing.
Yep.
Absolutely.
We got to get that.
Can you
drop.
do it with tone, too? Thanks for
playing.
We'll get that on drop.
Okay. No doubt about it. Apollo, imagine hyping up some short fumble prone QB more than a playoff winner. I don't know. I would assume he's not talking about Goff, right?
He's talking about Goff.
Is he? Because there's no way he's talking about the only quarterback in NFL history to throw for 30,000 yards with less than 100 interceptions.
Yeah.
Right? He's not. It can't be the same guy he's talking about, right?
I think so. That's what it sounds like.
Okay. So again, guys, that's fine.
We don't know what else to tell you. Watch the games, man. It's come down to that. Just watch the fucking games. Like, what more can we say to them?
Kevin Bell, Baltimore could not afford to re-sign Zeitler and pay him the dead cap money. Bingo. That is exactly it.
And do you not think that good GMs and teams look around the league to see who is up against it?
And guess what? Baltimore will be in the playoffs again.
Absolutely.
Because they're a well-run organization.
Yep.
So will Detroit.
And so will Detroit.